Absolutely.
Good. I tell people because
I'm super excited.
I hear so many people like dreading, reaching 30, and I didn't say that I was necessarily excited for 30. I was curious, but after passing it, I was like, it's really not that bad. I had my 30th birthday years ago. I'm not gonna tell you how many years ago,
Happy belated.
So yeah, it's not that bad. So I'm glad you're looking forward to it. It's gonna be a good time.
Incredible. No, I also think it's a great time to gather. It's like, okay, I've had my experience. Now I can take the years that I've been able to understand and make decisions for myself. I can take those years and see what was good and what was bad about it, and capitalize and have a better next 10 years, more extraordinary next 10 years than my last.
Mm-hmm.
And that's kind of where I am. I'm looking forward to retiring my mother. You know what I mean? I'm looking forward to getting married and down the line having kids and all of that good stuff. Like, all of that is on my mind, as well as making incredible music and touring the world and showing people what the South Side of Chicago has to offer talent-wise. You know what I mean? That's kind of that's what my mind is and my goals are. You know what I mean? I'm just working in the industry. I'm just excited. I'm able to watch and I'm able to see what it takes and the hard work that it takes, the long hours and the dedication and the long nights and the sleepless nights and just everything that it takes to really become successful. And you just gotta love it, man. And I already love it, so I have no worries. I'm just waiting, just waiting my turn, and just while I'm waiting, just preparing and getting music out, and you know what I mean, just enjoying being a musician and being able to bless people with, with the gift of being able to take the bad things off their mind for a second, or the struggles of life, or anything like that. And I go to it, I'm at a show, like even last night, sometimes I'm able to look out into the audience and just see people partying. And that's one of the most gratifying feelings of music, period. When you look out and see people not even thinking about the bills or the car note or the phone bill that they have due, or the relationship that's taking them through, you know what I mean? Or school, or, anything like that. So that's, like I said, that's the biggest pleasure of doing music, period.
What piece of advice, what's the best piece of advice you think you could offer someone who's about to go on their first tour?
Somebody who's going on their first tour, as an artist, or just as
a musician? As a musician. Mm-hmm.
As a musician, if you're going out on your first tour, this is really good. I'm gonna start here with you want to get your business in order. So save your money.
Mm-hmm.
I start there. I know when I got on the road, I went from making $300 a week to making $1,500 a week right away. So my sneaker intake was so high. I mean, I had every pair of sneakers, and then when I got home from my first tour, I didn't do that bad. I also, I got a place. I did well on my first tour, but I could have did so much better if I hadn't spent so much money on sneakers and frivolous things. So that's my first bit of advice. And then my second bit of advice is I toured with some veterans my first couple of tours, so they kind of seen the cities and been out, and so they were kind of more reserved when they got to the cities. Mm-hmm. Me, myself, now, after I met this guy named Omar Edwards, like I said, he changed my life. He's one of my mentors, and he changed my life in that after rehearsal, when we're in New York City, he's not going to the room. We're gonna go to the best restaurant in New York. We're gonna go to the best movie theater. We're gonna go to the best bowling alley. We're gonna get out in the streets. We're gonna go to the best bar. We're gonna go hang out and see what the city has to offer. And that way, the next time you're there, you know where to go. And the next time your friends are there, you can tell them where to go. And it makes you a more cultured person, in my opinion. So that's kind of the second thing I would say is get out and go explore and go eat what the people from those cities eat. You know what I mean? You're in Philly, go have a Philly cheesesteak. When you're in New York, I guess you would say half pizza, but if you're not from Chicago, you would say half pizza. But, I would say, I don't know, go to Budokan or Cafeteria or Blue Ribbon or, one of those nice restaurants in New York. Do that or whatever. You're in Cali, you should have some Mexican. Just be cultured and enjoy the fruits of the land.
Do what the locals do.
Yeah, do what the locals do. Yeah. And then the third thing is something Kern Brantley taught me. He used to be a super world renowned MD for Destiny's Child when they were hired Beyonce years ago, and other artists from Detroit. And basically he doesn't even tell me. He just does this gesture where he puts his hand over his mouth and he puts his other arm out and he puts his hand out. And that means to just shut up and get paid. You don't have to say a lot. You don't have to do a lot. Just do your job.
I like that.
It's so simple. You don't have to do more than what you're required to do. You know what I mean? You still be proactive and be a great worker, but do your job, shut up, and go home and get paid. It's so easy.
Mm-hmm. Do you have...
Especially, like I said, for people coming up like I did. It's simple. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, you're good. This is your show, Kincy. This is all about you.
Amazing. The Kincy show.
Do you have what's been your favorite city to visit while you were touring? Like what city stands out the most?
My favorite city.
Yeah.
Oh man, I have so many. I love. I want to say. I have a few places.
Okay.
I love Los Angeles. I lived there in 2015. Might be moving back soon. I really love it there. That's one of my favorite cities in the States.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure exactly what the name of the city is, but it's in Singapore. I don't know how to say it. I think Singapore is a city. Poor geography, but I know I was there, and I had the time of my life. Singapore.
I have the receipts to prove it.
Anywhere in Australia, Brisbane, Sydney, Perth.
Mm-hmm.
I had the time of my life in Australia, and
nice.
It's incredible over there. Any city over there is my favorite city.
Okay.
Of course, London.
So Kincy says go visit Australia. That's basically what Kincy's been at.
Please go to Australia. Definitely go to Amsterdam.
Mm-hmm.
Got to do those. Got to do Amsterdam. Got to do Australia.
Now, were you? Is Amsterdam where they really know for having like the red light district? Is that where that is? In Amsterdam?
That's exactly what they have there.
Yeah, that's exactly. I'm not going to ask you to confirm or deny whether or not you attended. However,
like I said, when you're on tour, you do with the locals. Honestly, though, if I could just shout out my Pink Print family, I was on my first time in Amsterdam. Anybody who's been there, who's never been there, it's a culture shock.
Okay.
I'll just say that, and I'll say I was so happy to be able to do that with my Pink Print family, with Nicki Minaj. That's a tour we were on there in 2015 in Europe. Mm-hmm. We had the time of our life. We were all kind of creeped out, of course, by just some of the things we were able to witness and just experience. It was incredible, though. It's an experience I would not trade for the world. So shout out to my Pink Print family.
Nice. So let's play another song from the album, shall we?
Let's do it. Let's get into 20s.
Yeah, what do you want to play?
Let's see. We played No Lacking, which is one of my favorites. We've played. That's all we've played.
That's all we've played so far. Mm-hmm.
Let's now. What else did I get? I gave you Any Other Way, but I think I gave you one more.
You gave me Most Shots. Yeah. Yep.
Let's get into Most Shots right now.
Okay.
Let's get into Most Shots. That's so. If you're at home right now, let me set the scene if I can quickly.
Yes, please do.
If you're at home right now and you have something to drink in your cupboard in your refrigerator, now will be the time to pour yourself a shot. Pour yourself a small, neat drink. Myself, I'm a Hennessy neat guy. You know, so if you're doing that now would be the time to go ahead and do that. I was just setting the scene. I used to write songs in my old apartment, and we we would drink and take shots and just have a great time. And that's kind of how I came up with the concept for this song. It's like my crib would feel like the club, but it'd be 6 people that feel like 60 people.
Right.
It's like, it's just incredible times. 106 in Brooks. That's shout out to my old place. But that's what this song is all about. So if you can listen to inside the lyrics, it's very Chicago. First line is, I'm gonna have a Fifi. I won't say the exact words, but I'll let the music do the talking. But Fifi for everybody from Chicago, you know, who knows what that is. That means a get together, a party.
Right,
you know
right.
What I mean? So that's the first line of it. So just get into it. Like I said, go ahead, take a shot, and get into these good vibes.
All right, cool. So we will be right back after this song. Here is Most Shots by Kincy.
Kincy.
Fuck around, have a Fifi. Laying in the bed with the Henny on the nightstand next to the tree. Looking for a Magnum with a bad bitch beneath me. Ronnie red in the wood with the green. Mike just got it when she owed me the dopey. And that's what type of shit I'm on tonight. So I hit my homegirl to call her friends. Pull up eyes low, thick as hell, popping out the bins. And another car low, pull up and get out of Acura. All the figures spectacular. 2 cars full of A1s, hella baddies and anchors. They came ready to turn up, so we need. Of hit, beautiful girls with the bling. DJ keep playing the shit, give it another spin. The ass get bouncing, waist get to moving. I feel you all over my body. Don't know if it's the liquor, maybe it's the music. They got a nigga feeling like a daddy. And the room is still and it feels like it's just me and you. You got me wondering if I could show you a thing or two. Take you to my crib and just play 12, play a time or 2 or 3 or 4. Then she said Then she said everybody in the club right now. Tell her ass to get to step and let us be alone. Remember when you told me, just get rid of all your homies, and you would never leave me lonely. Just let me get it right. I put my lips up on your thigh, get you right. Yeah, I'ma let freaky shit and surprise. Give me 5 stars 'cause you always arrive. Just like a boss, how you know how to